is Eric Eugene Clark live from his house, telling you about some updates. This is gonna go on my channel, Typical Vlogger. I might post it to Facebook. I don't know. It really depends. I tend to get more views on Facebook than I do on YouTube. When I post to the YouTube, I don't get any views. So, and I'm not looking for views. I'm really just trying to get stuff out there, address some issues. So I've been watching all night about people debating whether God or if does he exist or not. And I've been thinking about it. You know, I don't have an answer if God exists or not. All I know is I can think clearly, and I once had a mental illness and I don't have it anymore. I also know that I have endless energy that never goes away, and I can stay up all through the night and effortlessly not have to feel any pain or anything. Now I have arthritis pain. I have, people have claimed that I have diabetes, but actually I don't. And I proved that I don't have diabetes because it's actually hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia mimics diabetes. It's like a how do you say it's kind of like similar to diabetes, but it's not. And I've learned that because I know for a fact if I had diabetes, like for instantly, I would not. I had a friend up there in Chicago who had diabetes, and when he ate like candy, and we watched this guy go from like all white to like completely pale and gray. Like he turned gray. So I don't have diabetes, but like also like how I do these videos, I don't title them because I'm not looking for people to like be allured to them. You know, I'm trying to just prove my point, and get that across because I can't think of like relatively good titles, and I'm not really that crafty with them. And but like I'd be willing to talk to people online and tell them about my ideas, because I have plenty of ideas of like concepts. I come up with concepts for character concepts. I dove into like Dungeons and Dragons as a kid. I played like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. I had a Pidgeotto that I lost in a Pokemon battle. It was a trading card game, and the guy used Arcanine. That's how he actually beat me, but I don't actually remember how he beat me. All I remember is that he used Arcanine. He claimed that Arcanine was better, so that's why he won the fight. And it was like one of those things where it's like I knew I could beat him, and because psychologically I knew I could beat him when it comes to Pokemon. This kid just was an asshole. Also, this is the same kid that stole my No Mercy game. I had No Mercy back in the day, and I know it was him because he was the only one in the house near that area, and so he stole my No Mercy. He not only stole something that I had in the game, but he stole my No Mercy game, and I remember that. And like I've had a lot of like dipshits like take stuff from me and destroy my life, and like relentlessly just bully me, and I'm not worried about it no more because now I can take it. But like back then, it was like putting up with people who just always wanted to fight, always wanted to get in your face, and like I knew I could beat them on paper. Like if like you put the fight on paper, there's a way to beat every person. There's a fundamental way to take out any person, and you can actually just automatically take them down. Now like because I thought about the guy who said, if I fought him, I'm just gonna go all gorilla. If I went all gorilla on him and he could take me down, you just revealed to me your strategy. You know that in the fight, when you say you're gonna systematically take me down, that means you're gonna try to like work my body, probably do like joint manipulation, and like I'm actually very good at doing joint manipulation. Like I'm very good at it. Like the first thing is, and he might be, listen, this was Chris Davis, that was his name. He actually is a really intelligent guy, like, he was really smart. He just never applied himself to anything. And yeah, I could tell a lot of stories about like my past and stuff and like what happened in the times if people would just be willing to listen to it. Like I'd be willing to tell them about it, and like we won't go down like certain paths because I've had like a lot of problems in the past. I'm not afraid to talk about it. What is fearful? I'm actually can educate people about like the problems they have. Like, for instance, I know what it's like to have like desires for stuff that's not very necessarily good. So I know that's like how to like talk to people about it. And if anyone would ever want to talk to me about it, I'd be willing to shed some light on their situation. And I like to keep these relatively short because I'm in the 5 minute mark, and when it gets past like 9 minutes, that's when people stop being interested in what I'm saying. So I want to save it there.